Good day, Hubertus Circle. I am Hubertus van Eerden, and you can call me JJ. I'm from South Africa, grew up in Joburg, and yeah, so let's get straight to the point to why I think that I should be part of your circle. So I'm 1 year in the bar industry and I'm really aspiring to be a bartender, and if not further into the future, something more. I'm still in the beverage industry and hope to aspire or inspire other new bartenders that comes in, and me saying it as a new bartender. So yeah, I was an anti-poacher when I came out of school. I did an anti-poacher course, and I wanted to contribute into something that's really like meaningful in life. And as you will see on my reasons with the application, like it really turned me into a fearless, like very admirable person to compared to where I was back to when I was in school, to where I was afraid and I didn't want to take risks, and I took that risk and I was afraid in the beginning, and seeing the stuff that people went through, like even during wars, like that training was like basically war training. Was bushcraft warfare that you specialized in, just in protecting animals. So it gave me a sense of protection that I need to give out to the world, and that was a big part of my like fearlessness, where I grew out of my comfort zone and turned into a big risk taker in my life. And then afterwards I did my 3 months, and I did another course with wild farm management course, to where I then got a job at a wild farm, at a hunting farm, where I catered for internationals. That was my first hospitality experience, not as a bartender, but still hospitality and like giving out a service to a client. But one thing that stood out to me with a lot of the clients and a lot of the people that went there that we served for, they were very they were in awe, and they never believed that they would be able to be in a place where they are now. And the fact that they can experience this just gave me a realization of, oh shit, I am in a pretty great country. I'm in South Africa, by the way. But I'm in a pretty great country, and there's so many people who wishes to have this experience, or to just live out that experience only once in their life. And I had that as a job, and I had that as a career path that I had to take. But with personal circumstances, some losses in my life, I had to move out of it, and mentally that drained me a lot. So I had to start over, and I got an opportunity as a sales advisor for a farming company, to where I sold weapons, I sold medicines, I sold hydration systems, I sold everything. But after almost 2 years of working there, I started to realize this is a 9 to 5, and I always aspired to be more than a 9 to 5. I always wanted to be more. So I worked the 9 to 5, and every single day, slowly and slowly, I started to pull back, and I started to turn into someone that I don't want to be. I started to get very depressing, and I started to lose my mind a bit, because like that feeling that you get that you are gonna work until you're 65, 9 o'clock to 5 o'clock every single day, just to get your pension, and then only get to live your life. That shot a spark in my head. And my sister Shanae, who I look very up to, she studied, and she studied for a 9-to-5 job, and then she just decided, nope, that's not what I'm gonna do. She started bartending, but that was years before my time, or before my adulthood time. So she was very like adamant with my parents and everyone that she's gonna do something that she wants to do, and she risked it. And she's also in the bar industry. She's also in hospitality. She's in the operations of the people, and that's where I also took that risk. That's where I also wanted to pursue in and see if that really is or might be for me as well. And turns out it was. Turns out I got so much more happiness out of it. Yeah, the hours is more. Yeah. But it's better. Mentally it's better. The fact that you are with people, giving an experience to people, and them giving you the high that you are doing a great job through your drinks, through your flair, through everything. And I work at the moment at a service bar, and one experience, and I've been working there for 2-3 weeks now, and it's the first, like, I don't know, I never expected it to happen, but I love to do a bit of work flair and just like be a bit zesty with it. But I got clients walking up to me and said, thank you, like you made my experience worth it, because like they were seated at a table far away, but they were still looking at me the whole time because I was giving an experience. I didn't give an eyesore, I gave like a eye brightness, like people actually seeing, oh, this guy really has a passion for his job, and I do. But one thing I want to be clear on as well is why I think I deserve to be in the Hubertus Circle. And plain and simple, I want to be a bartender, but not just a bartender. I want to inspire people. I want to push people into a direction that there is a light at the end of the tunnel, through all of the hard work you put in, through all of the struggles that you get through in bartending and people in the hospitality. If you just look hard enough and you push hard enough and you just take that risk, you will be able to achieve whatever your mind is set to. And like it's really important for me to like be grateful and pursue and take that risk and pursue something that's out of my comfort zone. And to be honest, with the Hubertus Circle, it's not out of my comfort zone, but it's definitely out of comfort. It's definitely a step above. It's that step above. So that's something that I'm really pursuing and that I want to achieve. So yeah, I hope this is a small sum up of what I can bring. Is that I can bring fearlessness, I can bring ambition, and just risk taking and pushing into something that you are uncomfortable with as a person and making a success out of it. And I want to make a success out of this. and I want to be the best person I can possibly be for the Hubertus team. And yeah, I'm so grateful for everything that you guys do for the community, and thank you very much for your time. Appreciate it. Yeah, appreciate you guys.